Well, the city of Kitchener has changed drastically over the last several decades. Just look at the skyline, more towers, more businesses, and more people. You don't have to look far than footage of the city from the 1960s to see the differences. But as CTV Spencer Turcotte reports, there are also similarities.
It's not the King Street you're used to seeing. It's the King Street you used to see. Many of the people and the places have changed, but the name remains.
The biggest is, of course, this 38-story or however many floors it is just here in the downtown area.
Longtime Kitchener resident Kenneth Bolter has seen the city transform. He's noticed the art scene become more prominent, along with a more diverse population.
The mix is good.
This footage from 1967 brings back childhood memories for Kitchener's mayor.
My family moved to Kitchener 10 years after that original video was shot.
He thinks back to the old Eaton's building, which is now condos, or the Goudy's department store, now the museum. Of course, a lot has changed, but when you take a closer look at the footage, you may notice more similarities than differences. That looks like dining almost out into the street, which is
exactly what we're seeing now. But it also shows how sort of what comes around goes around in terms of history and things that, really have only come back to fruition even as recently as the pandemic.
Brian Doucette is the University of Waterloo's Canada Research Chair in Urban Change. He says in the years after this video was taken, the city saw shopping malls open up further away from this stretch, as well as the introduction of parkways and expressways, leading to the decline of downtown retail.
We're seeing Kitchener, downtown Kitchener, becoming a bit of a residential cluster the way it wasn't 50-odd years ago.
And it's hard to ignore the trolley buses eventually abandoned, yet now seeing a resurgence of sorts.
But now we've seen, of course, the same central spine where those trolley buses ran is now home to the light rail, and we can see the impact that that's having.
While many may say history repeats itself, this might be an example of a city taking inspiration from itself to lay the foundation for a better future. Spencer Turcotte, CTV News, Kitchener.
And you can take a closer look at this archive footage on our website. We have a full video online. You can watch it by visiting online, ctvnewskitchener.ca, or, of course, scan that QR code to download the CTV News app right now.